Hello to those stopping in. I wanted to show target locations for Deface the Futterman. Below is the loadout I run. You don't necessarily have to have it. I just wanted to at least show what amps I have that I am using during this trial. For those that don't know, the boosted amp helps you start a trial with a random booster. Any of these can be a special sized health, stamina shot, or a battery booster. It unlocks at level 50, so as you see right here, I'm going to be drinking a health bottle, so just to let you know where that came from. The first target will be right up above you in the start. From here I go to the doorway that is immediately to your left. If this is blocked, I will hop through the game that is to the right of the door that has the 4-leaf clovers over it, into that section where the other two games are at. But make sure to go to the back alley first, because there is a possibility of a target there. The next two targets can be on either the upper left or right side of the bowling alley game. From here is a large doorway into a tool shed, and there can be a target immediately in front of you. Next, go down the stairs to your right, and at the bottom of the stairs there could be a target to the left or to the right of you. There is a chance for a folder to spawn here. This region tends to have bricks, and I highly suggest using bricks over hearts, and the reason for that is they can be used twice, so long as they don't get stuck under targets, which sometimes they do glitch out and get stuck. From this doorway, go down the stairs to the left, and the game to your right can have a target down below inside of it. I accidentally deleted the target for right here, but there is a spawn for a folder. Above this same game, there's a possibility of targets being on the right or the left side. There's a door behind you that can lead you to the front of the 4-leaf clover game if it is not locked. There is a possibility of a target to the upper right of the 4-leaf clover game. If you turn around from this game, you will be facing the balls in the buckets game. In the upper left region of this game is the chance of a target. From here, you will go to the doorway left of the game. Inside this door, there is a possibility of a target being up in front of you. Then you'll want to crouch down and go through the opening at the bottom left. A folder or posters or bricks can be found in here. This opening opens up to another location for a target, also possibility of a folder and or posters. Though rare and introductory or standard, I have seen a target spawn here in Intensive. The last target spawn for this region can be at the gate that opens up to the second region. There is a chance for a target to be immediately to your left coming in. On the right side, there is a game with the possibility of having a target to the upper left. A folder can spawn here. To your left, up above under the guard catwalk, a target can spawn here. Another target can spawn to your immediate right above the diner. To the left, there is a possibility of a target inside on the left of Dallar's famous smoked meats. To the right is a hot dog cart that can have a target above it. Around the back side of Dallar's famous smoked meats, there is a possibility of a target being up above. There is also a chance of a cable leading through the door below that leads to the disarm for the battery lever that opens up the diner in the middle to be able to access more hearts. I have seen another disarm lever along this back wall, but I believe it usually shows up on the higher difficulties. Another disarm lever can be inside the coffee shop on the back wall. If you go to the front side of the coffee shop, there is a chance of 2 targets to spawn in above on the left and right side. There is a possibility of the gate being open to the right of the coffee shop. If so, there is a chance for 3 different spawn spots for another cable for the battery disarm. The third battery pole can be on the left wall from this one. It's usually on Intensive and Psychosurgery. At the top of the stairs, towards the right near the elevators, is another location for another target. If the region I just showed you is blocked off, then you will need to go around to the front side of the diner. If you are standing in front of the diner facing where the root canal entrance would be in a different trial, follow along to the left, and near some elevator doors should be another spawn spot for the disarm battery pole. Upper right region from these elevator doors is a spot for a rare target spawn, along with one to the left from these elevator doors on the left wall. There is a chance for folders or posters in this region near the counter. The most common target in this section is the one above where the root canal would be. If you had hit all targets or have one left, I believe in just introductory or standard, it's best to find bottles to distract Mother Gooseberry away from the next gate that's going to open if she has just come out. Keeping her away from going into the gate if it's open, or away from it if you're about to hit the last target and it opens up, gives you a chance to get into that next section and at least hit a couple targets before she moves on to that area. As you enter the third section, straight up above you is the chance of the target spawn. Turning right from here all the way to the end, look up to the right and there's a chance of a target here. To the left of here may be a breakable window. If you go into here, the back wall on the upper right on some shelves is the chance of a target to be there. Or into the left side of this tool shed, follow along the left wall. Up above at the end, there is the chance of another target along with a folder spawn below it. At the fast draw game, there can be a target on the upper right region. Slight left from that, up above between the two games, is a catwalk where there can be another target. Up above the Lucky 7 casino game, on the upper left is another location. From here, if you're facing the elevator doors, to the left of that is the possibility of another door that leads to the back alley behind Fast Draw, and there is a chance of a target here up above. There is a chance of a folder in the backside of the storage van. There is a chance for a target above the hot dog stand in front of the van and up above the front of the van. There is a region behind the hot dog stand that sometimes can be accessed through a door or around. And in this section up above the alien head game, there can be 2 targets here. From here, going left through the wooden door if it is available, you will go straight ahead to another wooden door or wooden frame. Through there to the door on the left enters into a tool shed where there can be 3 spawns of 3 different targets. One target will be above machinery where there is piping up above. Then the other is a little more to the left. There should be green lockers, and up above that there is a possibility of a target. The third option would be left of the door up above a barrel. There's a location of another target. Through this door, right outside on the bottom left, right before the elevators, is a chance for a folder spawn, along with several spawns of posters in this region. From the tool shed straight ahead, if the door straight in front of you is available, take it and go left up the stairs to the very last region. Make sure to get in as soon as possible if something comes out, because the sooner you get to the button to start the very last region, the sooner the doors will lock and nothing can come in behind you. I highly recommend, after hitting the button, to look through the closed gate to see which door is available to exit out of, since this section is timed, because one of the two will be locked. A folder spawn location can be here. As I just stated, this last section is timed, so as soon as the gates go up, the exit turnstile for the trial are going to be open, so hitting all the targets up above as quickly as possible is very important. At the top of the stairs is a door on the left, and on the inside up above, there's a possibility of a target here. Leaving this room, I go left to the next door, and inside that room, the far back left area, there can be a target there, along with the spawn of a folder and poster. Leaving this room from the door you came in, going to the left to the next door, on the inside of here, in a barn region, there are a possibility of 2 target spawns up above here. Straight ahead, going through the door, right above you on the right is a chance of a spawn there. Slight left, there should be a door across from the one you came from. Inside of there, in the left above a cabinet, should be another target, though it's rare. Leaving here, back into the hallway on the right, up above, is the chance of 2 different target spawns. Continuing straight, a region opens up on the right near some elevators. There are chances of 3 different target spawns here. One being on a beam right above you, one on a middle beam region a little bit to the left, and then one above the elevator. Continuing straight across from the hallway, there's a chance of a target up above some cages in front of your view up at the top. There is also a chance of a target slight right from there up above on a beam. Facing the wall with the cages, following along to the left along a short hallway, there's a chance of another target, which would be the last one, up above the cages near the middle region. From here, you go down the stairs, through the gate that was closed behind the button, and you either go left or right. It all depends on what door is available to go through, since one will be locked. Follow through into the next region that opens up and splits again, either away to the left or the right. I prefer to go right. These routes lead you to the turnstiles you exit out for the trial, and they will be opened already. Keep in mind, the target locations I showed you are just the chances of where they may be. It all depends on where they spawn in, and reaching them depends on what paths will be available under each difficulty. I highly suggest turning up your volume for this trial, because a lot of times you can hear the targets before you see them, and it can help lead you to them faster. If you are doing this section with others, I highly suggest communicating and splitting up in 2. So if one covers one side, the other covers the other side, because if everyone's running around crazy, especially if it's a higher difficulty, it can get very confusing on who covered what. A big thank you for those who stopped by to check this video out. I really hope it helps, and happy hunting for those targets.